my god. Oh, 7 lettuce cats meow. We get off on sub chat. How are you guys doing, people? What are we doing today, guys? What happened? Anything? Something? If you could fix one thing about CS2, what would it be? Me. I know, GTA, I know, brother. GTA 6, June 25th, pre-order. Someone said they removed their release date from the website. Is that true? I don't know. Pre-order and then delayed. Pre-order. Yeah, I saw that. That was the first thing I noticed. No PC. That was actually the first thing I noticed too. I saw the white text. That's like what highlighted to me. It was just like Xbox, PlayStation. There was like always a 1% chance that maybe, because obviously they acquired 5M and everything. Because let's be real, Rockstar is not stupid. No one gives a shit about watching people play GTA 5 on Twitch for online. But the thing is, a lot of these companies like having a Twitch presence, and RP is the only thing that kept the GTA category alive. Without RP, GTA 5 would be a ghost on Twitch. So obviously, bro, they're like, oh my god, dude. We gotta, like, that's literally what keeps that category afloat. No one gives a shit about watching people play GTA Online. It's obviously different when the game comes out. I do think there's gonna be a massive there's gonna be it's gonna be a massive decline in viewership across the board when GTA 6 comes out, and then maybe depending on when RP drops and everything goes there. I feel like GTA 6 is going to be like a website shakeup. It's going to be a bit of an earthquake. Initially a drop off because of people wanting to play the game over watching it, and then seeing how all this mod support works will also be very interesting to see. And that will then, you know, make it so more people watch. There'll be a lot more different people too. I'm curious how 5M is going to be integrated. It's either going to be the same exact process of how it was with GTA 5. I'm not gonna lie, I've had cravings of just going and playing a police officer. I just want to play some cops and robbers shit. I just want to give tickets. Fuck the RP. I just want to chase people and fucking give tickets out. Shoot a motherfucker here or there, maybe, you know? Maybe I gotta draw the weapon. I don't know. I don't know if I'd play on no pixel. Maybe. I know there's been so many different things. I saw a lot of the police software has been like updated. Maybe even try like Prodigy or some shit. I don't know, I'm thinking about it. Right now in my mind, if I load it up right now, I overthink it in my head and then I don't do it. But right now I do have cop cravings. Cover art reveal for GTA 6. I haven't seen this fully blown up. Official cover art reveal. God damn. I still wonder, man. I still wonder. You guys think November is gonna be it? Are they marketing the same as GTA 5? I don't think GTA 5 had an official cover art reveal. I think, did they actually remove the release date? Yeah, man, PC ain't happening, boys. Guys, they dropped the billion, guys. This game is gonna be dipped 6 times. All right. This is the initial dip. Dude, I remember when I got GTA 5, I went to GameStop. PS3, the first dip. Went there, saw fucking high school people who I haven't seen in forever. But it was like a weird, like, oh, of course, it's fucking GTA 5. That was the last time I went to GameStop to get GTA 5. Now that I think about it. And I came home and streamed the single player. Release date confirmed here in email for pre-order. Oh shit, so this is legit confirmed. So November 19 is confirmed then? Okay, okay. Okay, whoa. Okay, okay. Vice City. Is this how they are showing it? Do they have like a video? Like, obviously it looks good, bro. You know, dude, it's insane. Yeah. Yeah, sure, man, sure. It better look good. It doesn't say November 19th anywhere on the web. Where on the website does it say November 19th? Wouldn't you think, I'm just saying, bro, wouldn't you think the pre-order page would then also show the release date? But I guess, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm not ready for GTA 6. Mentally, I'm not ready. I'm ready, bro. I'm ready, dude. I think it will be interesting just because GTA 6 will be good, but you know what? There are still other games coming out as well, okay? The thing is, GTA has some of the best driving and the finer details. Like what? Bro, there's gonna be other games coming out. I don't think GTA 6 is gonna be great for sure, but I also like universes that aren't bound to real life. I like getting out into the fantasy and the sci-fi realms as well. We get it, bro. Drugs, money, clubs, like, no shit, bro. Okay. Cops. Acting alpha, whatever the fuck, bro. Okay. Simpleton behaviors. Wait for the modded servers. Yeah, who knows when that's gonna happen? I told you, this is the first pump, bro. This is what was GTA 5? PS3, then the PS4, then the PS4 Pro, then the PC version. I think I bought the game like 5 times. There's the PS6 one is already planned. Wait till the PlayStation 6 one, dude. They already got that planned. People think they will start RPing right away in the game. The main thing is, like I said, because they bought 5M, you know? But not coming out on PC. I mean, let's see. The thing is, it's either going to be shortly after, or how long did it take from console to PC on 5? Like 2 years? 1 year? Was it 2 years? RDR2 was 1 year. Yeah, if anything, maybe instead of a year, it might be 6 months, a little sooner, which is like, okay. Especially now, didn't they just like unionize a little bit or something at Rockstar? And it sounds like they're super crunch mode. I bet like at the same time, who knows, maybe they weren't ready for the PC version. I saw Fable has a gameplay demo. Let's see if they pulled it off, bro. This is actually huge, man. This is actually a massive piece of gameplay because this is gonna determine the give a fuck meter. This is a big deal. All podcast with NPCs. Yo, sometimes the podcast games aren't bad. All right, sometimes they're good. Memory. Dude, honestly, if this was Shrek the game, I'd believe it. They pulled off that vibe. Please. You know what these cutscenes remind me of? They remind me of when they first showed.
Qualifies as a magical incident. It's just one of the
shit. What was that RPG that just came out?
In our game.
Avowed.
Like the ones you've seen in our
it reminds me of the Avowed cutscenes.
In these conversations, you'll make hundreds.
I would say the NPCs kind of look like they went through like a tech filter. And then somehow they have the tech to like quickly just port NPCs that were people into the game. That's what they look like. They all look like they have like this weird effect to them.
To be honest,
where they had like somebody just
so let's buy it.
Enter a 3D realm and give some lines. It has that. The NPCs are the biggest immersion breaker, IMO. Yeah, visually, like this is gonna look great. I love this vibe.
And as rich.
I don't think there's been a game that has like this type of Shrek-ass look.
Jack, you're no longer dead to me.
I would say the closest was that game that shut down, that extraction game. Yeah, they pulled out, dude, the colors. This game's gonna look so good on PC. I feel like if anything, I could see this game where the map designer pops the fuck off. No one is fat in this game, brother. They live off of bread, water, and there's famine. Yeah, like visually, this is gonna be one of those games I gotta load up on a TV, just because it's gonna. The map dev is gonna be the cooker here. Wait, I missed it. He can just go and is this just like a random job? You can just walk in and do random tasks for money.
Just like that.
Oh, so this is how you earn gold. Okay. Just 10 more pitchforks and I can buy that house. Here I go.
That's a successful shift completed.
Yeah,
I
the
can buy
interior
any house in
detail
Albion.
looks so well done.
While this one lacks some...
That was all right. You know, it was cool to a degree. I kind of need to see more. Like, romance is cool to a degree. Sure, man. Okay. It's cool how you can buy the whole fucking town. Sure. Okay. You can like hire the NPCs so you could manage the NPCs. It'd be cool if they showed combat that wasn't just like guards in the village and showed more like, okay, when you actually go out of the village and what the fuck else you do. Instead of just like, okay, I'm just gonna now kill the guards randomly. Show me something more in the combat realm of what provokes me to fight instead of me provoking. But yeah, they had some, I think the best part was literally the aesthetic of the game and the look. The NPC system is cool, but you know, that I can see other people getting fully sold on that aspect. I think it's a decent aspect, but I want to see other things before I'm like, holy shit about it. Buddy, we get it, bro. Okay, bro, you're already on the fucking train, buddy. Okay, we get it. I'm a hater. Okay, you have to copy that twice, buddy, with your fucking marathon badge. We get it, bro. Your favorite game shut down. Now you already got the collector's edition and the merch for this game. You're already on board. La la la. Full blown 10 out of 10. Any criticism, fucking you hate it. Relax. Chat, it looked decent. It looked pretty damn good, but like, come on, man. I don't like, what the hell, dude? That's not even that's not even hating. I was like, I really like the interior. Bro, chat, some of you motherfuckers are ridiculous. I was like, the interiors look nice. The houses look nice. The gameplay wasn't enough. I need more. The NPC system is cool, bro. I mean, if you want to just like romance all the NPCs, I guess that's funny for like a bit, or if that's what you're gonna spend the $100 on doing, bro, go do your fucking thing, man. Bro already packed his bag, left all his previous relations. Okay, chill. This one looks less impactful than their previous games. I mean, it's a different protagonist and clearly a different story, but in the same universe. It's still called A Plague Tale. The first one was about literally a fucking rat plague and an older sister protecting her younger brother. You know? Come at me. It was like a solid story. And just a cool concept. It's a prequel. Yeah, but now they're going more action with it, with obviously a different cast of characters, so I mean. Clearly, Asobo's trying to do more combat. I mean, Plague Tale's combat was always alright. This is way more action, so they're trying to make a way more action third-person game here.
What happened here? God.
It didn't really have combat. Yeah, it was a lot more like stealthy, super avoidance combat. Yeah, I think this looks alright. Honestly, I feel like Asobo should have ended Plague Tale and just did like a new game. They should have just made something else. This seems like it's so unnecessary. Now looking at the gameplay, it was like it's like, okay. The first two was cool. It was cool. It ended the story of the two main characters. Yes, this is a prequel. Yes, it is a prequel. Chat, when my lease is up on my X5M, I'm between a Lexus GX 550 and a Defender. I'm between those two right now. I could do the Audi RSQ8 though as well, but meh. The GX 550 or that, bro. I was looking at the car, bro. The shape of this car reminded me of it, dude. Whatever, dude. The first thing that came to mind. It was relevant. It's not random. It's a car game. Audi oil problems. I used to drive an A4, brah. I never had any problems with that car. The A4 was a beautiful car. Very nice. A4 is awful. Okay, buddy. I saw the 2027 RS5. That does look very, very beautiful. Valor Mortis was delayed to October 13th. Dude, good. I'm very glad they decided to do that because that was fucking stupid. New IP trying a first-person Souls-like. Hey, yo, how about we release and get fucking demolished by everybody else's titles? They were in the insane week of September. The demo got mixed reviews. Oh, did it? The first demo was pretty solid. I wonder why. Alien Isolation 2 gameplay? What the hell, dude? Are you kidding me, dude? How are they releasing all this shit already? What the hell, dude? I'm not gonna lie, bro. The more I... You know, it's cool. Maybe I'm just... Devs need to not release pre-alpha fucking footage. Like, who needs to see... Who the fuck needs to see this shit? It makes... Obviously, it's pre-alpha. But, like... You like seeing the construction of it, sure. I guess it's more hype when you see it not pre-alpha and in its gameplay. To me, it's more hype when you see the game in its full gameplay reveal. This is what it is, not like the work in progress leading to it. It's just better to see the fuller fucking product, especially when you know how good. That's not what they did when they marketed the first game, and the first game was so fucking good. The quality ceiling was crazy. It's for the Patreon. It's like the way their Alien Isolation 2 is going, they had to pull teeth to finally make this game a thing. Will you play all the new AI generated games coming out? What the fuck? What are you talking about, dude? I will play an AI generated game if it's actually good, but most of it's going to be trash. Like 95% is actually a waste of time and just like not worth the time because it's so stupid. But if it's something like truly unique, like a different interpretation from an AI lens, yeah, sure. But if it's like, oh, lol, look, this is Vampire Survivors made by AI. Like, Wait, what is this leak? Holy shit, really? That's crazy, man. Rockstar has listed NoPixel 5 as a title within the Rockstar Games launcher backend with today's update. Whoa. Honestly, an insane evolution to fucking GTA would be crossplay RP integrated into GTA. Because GTA RP, I mean, it's easily accessible already. But if you streamline it so that it introduces the casual people to it, bro, that's actually insane, though. How NoPixel, if they're actually connected directly to the game. God damn. Who was the dude who made GTA RP, NoPixel again? Oh my, I'm literally drawing a, yeah, Coil. Dude, I don't know, bro. He literally owns a massive part of NoPixel. So, I mean, that feels like, they must have struck like an insane fucking deal with Rockstar at that point. I don't know though, bro. I don't know though. I could see that. I mean, dude, once I look at one Arma is an interesting example how Xbox kept it alive. It found a new community and then fucking defibbed the PC community. I mean, GTA is literally modders giving Rockstar so many ideas onto what to make from third party to first party directly into their game. They have a library of the vision of the modders, and they can literally pluck great things to then just put into GTA 6. The modders give them so many ideas. The same thing's going to be with Cyberpunk. When they make the second one, for sure the second one's going to have fucking flying cars. For sure. Fully actually integrated, whatever the hell else. Remember they were going to do that? And then I remember playing the mod. It actually worked pretty nicely playing it with hover cars. Dude, guaranteed Cyberpunk 2 is going to have flying cars. For sure. I actually did see, now that PlayStation games, Helldivers 2 was the most popular Sony game on PC. They made like 1.2 to 4 billion or some shit on PC sales. Most of the first games sold better than the second games on PC. Like God of War sold better than Ragnarok. Same with Spider-Man, sold better than Spider-Man 2. That's not surprising. But I think it made Sony realize that PC is huge. No one's going to go out and buy a PlayStation because they played God of War on PC. But they will just play it on PC if you give them the option to. The thing is, PlayStation wants you to buy the console, the game, the controller. They want you to be a PlayStationer. They want you to be the full-blown picture there. Yeah, and get the subscription for PS Plus. Nah, man. I think that's a huge reason why. That's why I didn't realize they only pulled their single player games from PC releases. So if their live action games like Helldivers 2 was like 400 million made, their highest grossing game on PC. So live action games will be available on PC. Whatever the hell comes out next. Or not live action, fucking live service. I'm actually very curious if another live service game will actually be popular. There's like fatigue around live service. I think it was almost like a blitz of everyone shoving live service games out, and now I think there's gonna be a bit of a a recompiling of a new spin. People play a game for like a week and move on. Yeah, just give us more Elden Ring, please. What the fuck, brother? There's a $1,000 game on Steam. A palace, a red carpet, paparazzi, and a wall where you leave your name visible to every owner who comes after you. 10 minutes, the price is not a mistake. It's the point. Buy it, sign it, and refund it. Nah, bro, there's an admin, man, okay? He gets a ding when someone buys it and logs in, and then if you do that shit, they remove you manually. Chat, this is ridiculous, man. Bro, don't, no. This is, no. 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 One person played it according to charts? I could buy it for the flex. That's the thing, bro. I could buy a Lambo. But I ain't gonna. I can flex in my mind, okay? The same thing with this shit. I could, but it's dumb. The same shit, man. I could, but whatever, dude. Please, God, no CS? Oh, why you hating, bro? Why you hating? Steam Machine price is out? Is that true? Where are you seeing this? Link me, brah. I'm more curious about the specs, unless we already got the specs and I don't remember. $1,049. Damn. Oh my god. How much is a PlayStation PS5? Bro, I kind of forgot. Wait, holy shit. The PS5 Pro is $900. How much was it? I know everything's gone up in price. Did that one, how much was it at launch? Was it actually $500, $600? I bought it on launch and I remember it being kind of like hovering in the usual price range if you're paying for a modern console. A PS5 Pro is $900 now. I know the RAM is more expensive and shit, but holy shit, man. Wow. And now this is $1,050 for the Steam Machine. I don't remember what the specs are. What's interesting about the Steam Machine is, I mean, it's definitely okay. 1,050, and you get access to the whole Steam library. I'm wondering if I would use it. I have a gaming PC, and then this is for the person who doesn't have a gaming PC. This is basically this is like being able to play every gaming Steam game for 1,050 from your living room. Yeah, but I have a gaming PC and I stream my gaming PC to my NVIDIA Shield if I want to play on the couch. Specs are bottom. Plus, this is going to be on, this is like using a Steam Deck. It's all going to be used through Steam OS. Refresh page for prices? What do you mean prices? Isn't it just 1,050, one device? I don't know what exactly this equates to. Like, where does this stand on a benchmark to the PlayStation 5 Pro? Like, now that what I'm saying is now you can play, for example, how does The Last of Us 2 on PC play on this compared to on PS5 Pro? This is worse than the PS5? No. Wait. It's worse than a PS5. Nah. I need to look at a benchmark, bro. Are they making a bunch? Oh, here we go. Okay. Steam Machine 2 terabyte. Also, the controller is not hype at all. The controller's fucking potato, but I understand. It's like trying to add a laptop touchpad onto the controller. But if you stream the game, you can just simulate it by holding like the back Xbox controller button, and then you can just simulate and move the mouse around. It's for specific games though. Steam Machine 2 terabyte with controller 1428. Dude, chat, has someone seen the numbers? Where is the performance on this? The main thing is getting all of Steam's library, which is vast. That means any indie game, this opens up the things you can play by a massive margin. There's so many things. You could say now, I mean, 1400? Oh my god, with the controller. How much is like a good gaming PC nowadays? It's entry-level gaming PC. Yeah, like this is for somebody who finds, in a weird way, this is like for the die-hard console gamer who's scared to switch to a keyboard to play video games. This is like the Happy Meal for them. Like they only like chicken nuggets and fries, so now you present it in like I have to use toddler logic, okay? When you got a little kid, it's the same thing. It's like the chicken nugget and the french fries, and now you got to make it into a box and present it to them. And now this is their entry into the PC market. Well, $1,400. I mean, how much is a gaming PC if someone does want to make an actual legitimate one that isn't gonna max out Resident Evil, the new one, but you'll play it on like high and you'll have access to DLSS? Can you still make a really good gaming PC that can, for $1,400 with all the price changes and hardware increase? I feel like even when the prices were low, 1,400 still feels a little. The GPU instantly is like minus $600 to $800 to $1,000, unless what? What is the GPU? What is the budget GPU now? How much are you paying for the budget GPU? Which one is what is the 1080 of today? I guess I'm wondering if I'm gonna buy this. I don't necessarily need it. If anything, it would be interesting if you could convert this into a streaming PC. So I have a literal cube that to plug in to connect to the gaming PC and you stream off this. That would be like the only interest. The RAM is $650, 32 gigs. Yeah. Is there a trailer now? No, this just released, bro. This is a big deal, dude. This is a big deal. This is basically what Microsoft is trying to do with their new Xbox. This is now, Xbox is going to have a similar try-to-entry PC that's going to be like it's going to be similar. It's going to be a more expensive console and be similar to what they're doing with the this shit, the Steam Machine. I'm curious, Matt. I'm curious. How many console players will convert to this? How many of them will be like, oh my god, this is what I'm going to do now? This is the next one. Little Jimmy next year is going to go to GameStop and it's going to be the Xbox P and the PlayStation 6 and the Steam Machine. And mom's going to be like, okay, pick one. Is he going to pick up the Steam Machine this time? I've already had 5 PlayStations. I want PlayStation. I want Steam Machine. I don't know. I already had 5 PlayStations. Now I want to try the Steam Machine. Fuck Xbox. I don't know. We'll see, bro. It's going to be the decision at the GameStop. Chat, who's buying one of these? Yo, this is a big deal. Ford, I wasn't expecting that, though. 1,050, 1,349. Wait, where was 1,050? Hold up. Where was the 1,050? It looks like the base model is 2 terabyte. What's the difference here? It says Steam Machine 2 terabyte, Steam Machine 2 terabyte. It looks identical. Do I have to actually look through here? Is this fucked? Bro, they changed it like 5 times. Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay, straight up base model 512 gigabytes. Okay, that's where the 1050 is at. So you have a okay. Let me channel. I have nothing. I want to get into gaming. I got $1,000 to spend. Do I get the Steam Machine or the PlayStation 5 Pro? I look at what I want to play. Majority of the PS5 library that is good is already on PC. And then you get access to all the Steam games with indie devs constantly making video games with no subscription to online. Or do I play PlayStation 6, join PlayStation Nation, pay a subscription, a limited library at the end of the day, but you can play some of the Isn't Final Fantasy already available on Steam too? Steam has a way bigger library. If I'm like, I have no gaming PC, I have nothing. Steam Machine is like the way if you want a lot of content for your console. I guess the biggest thing is GTA 6 though. But I feel like Gaben, dude, that would be crazy. Now with no pixel inserted, what if the PC version comes out 6 months? But the thing is, GTA 6 is a huge flag of then switching and just getting the PlayStation 6. That is the red flag. Unless Gaben's smart and they're like, we're making the Steam Machine because it will be available fast. They know they need insane software. You can have 5,000 indie games when you and sell all that, but one GTA in your ecosystem is a massive crater. Who's buying one of those? I personally am not, but I'm not the target audience. Wait, is this showing she's streaming with a Steam Machine? So it works just like the Steam Deck, where you can load into the you can load right into the desktop. So it's literally a $1,049 PC with like a dashboard that is console ready for console brained individuals. But it can also be your computer. I see it. I'm more curious if you can actually detach the Xboxers and the PlayStationers out of their fucking shit. A lot of those people are diehard. You're buying one for that guy who beat you in Gladio? Oh my god, you're right. I need to buy that guy one. I do have to gift him one. I do. You're right. Join the list. Oh yeah, dude. Yo, I'll get you one. You tell me how it is when you get it, bro. Yo, he beat me. Now he can beta test it and be like, yeah, it's alright. Yeah, man, it's okay, bruh. It's not bad, bruh. Bunch of Steam Machine reviews are up on YouTube. I want to see benchmarks. Oh, they did benchmarks? Valve says starting with the Steam OS 3.8 release, you can put together your own Steam Machine using whatever PC parts you want. What? Dude, I'm still waiting to abandon Windows and just have SteamOS for better optimization and better anti-cheat. I'm just waiting for that. If you don't get lucky with Valve's Steam Machine reservation system, you can make your own Steam Machine instead. Valve says that starting with the Steam OS 3.8 release, you can put together your own Steam Machine using whatever piece of parts you want. Steam OS 3.8.1 launched last week with a slew of updates. Valve is giving gamers the green light to install Steam OS on their own desktops. Wait! In an interview with The Verge, Valve's Pierre and Valve has been rolling out improvements so it's more compatible with desktop hardware, including eventual support for NVIDIA graphics. Has grown. Yo, I feel like this is going to be an interesting future. Now, the Steam Machine is for the entry people, and now it's going to be like, you're giving the option for the people with gaming PC, people already have seen the Steam Lite, to just download and run Steam OS. I would honestly do that if there wasn't going to be a lot of software compatibility issues, which I don't think there would be. If anything, it would be like my audio software, which would get fucked. I would use SteamOS. Why wouldn't you use SteamOS? I wonder factually, isn't it more optimized for gaming too? Not every game is gonna work, but what if this is the beginning of a new age? What if this is now slowly getting it to the point where you don't need Windows, you can just use SteamOS. Obviously, you could just download you could have dual boot. But sometimes dual booting's annoying. Chat, if SteamOS was available, I don't know if it's true. I'm assuming the anti-cheat would be better. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go ahead and assume it it would do that. And it made it so the games were better optimized for SteamOS, so you got more FPS. Why wouldn't you use it? And then you can also do whatever other, you can use a browser on it, Discord on it. Anti-cheat would be worse as no kernel access. Comparison benchmarks to the PS5. Oh yeah, let me see here. This is the biggest thing right here too.
75 to 78 FPS. Meanwhile, in the same scene, the Steam Machine,
What?
with mostly medium settings and FSR set to quality, landed in the 60 to 63 range. In God of War Ragnarok, the base PS5, which upscales from 1440p to 4K, was chilling around 75 to 78 FPS. Meanwhile, in the same scene, the Steam Machine, with mostly medium settings and FSR set to quality, landed in the 60 to 63 range. But in the wild,
I mean,
do
it's a
expect Valve's verified
$1,000
Steam
gaming
program to
PC.
incentivize developers to optimize.
You
for
can't
this
even
hardware
run.
specifically.
It's
just that
gonna
you
not
gotta keep
run
your
shit at
expectations
fucking
in check.
epic quality. It's not gonna run at
magically gonna get
cinematic.
there,
It's
and a
like
little less than half
playable
of that
60
in your life.
FPS.
See? That's
Triple. You can
partially
play
probably thanks to
AAA
Valve's
medium
or
settings 60
dedicated
FPS is
Amazon's
achievable.
box.
This is trying to make it so you have the biggest draw for the Steam Machine is the library it brings. The hybrid works. You can use it as a regular PC and the Steam library. That's what you're paying for. Free online, yeah, that as well. And they're just trying to make it so you can play Resident Evil on medium at 60 FPS at $1,000. You know, you can fly with it. So a gaming laptop. For $1,000, a gaming laptop. Technically true. You could just connect the HDMI out on the laptop to your TV and leave it there. But I don't know, man. $1,000 gaming laptop? Where do they even start? It's almost like this is more of an even a more optimized spec list to the software level at $1,000. Can you actually get a good $1,000 laptop, gaming laptop? Yeah, I feel like, I don't think so. They're trying to give you a quote-unquote budget experience with passable graphics to get the whole point across without having like a hardcore experience of like over 120 hertz, blah, blah, blah. This is to just like play it and be able to run it at a decent amount without trying to get to the extreme. I'm curious. Let's see how good they're going to do here. It is budget. It's a budget gaming PC. How is it not? You can't build a gaming PC. You cannot build a gaming PC for $1,000 that runs Windows and isn't optimized to like the Steam OS level to run the games. You think you can buy you buy a $1,000 custom built gaming PC that would run games better than the Steam Machine? Even with all the price increases? Self-built, you still can. Okay, motherfuckers, you have to also think of time here, okay? Time equals money, okay? Hold on. Yes, you can. As he looks for deals for like a week. Can you actually PC part picker? One tap a $1,000 PC that has equivalent performance to the Steam Machine. You can? All right. Well then, this is for the guy who doesn't want to do that. Welcome to console gamers logic. They don't want to do all that shit. They just want a fucking cube with a logo and they press A. All right? Give them the damn cube. Good job, guys. You guys can. Guess what? You're not the fucking target audience then. Congratulations. Did you see Valve just posted Half-Life 3 teaser? Oh, really, bro? Dude, at this point, Half-Life 3 it won't be that good, bro. It won't be that good. It would never hit the expectations. Okay, relax. Chat, how is this not interesting?
Will ever see in multiple generations.
How is this not
but
fucking
thanks to
interesting?
The world of Clutch.
If they actually pull it off. Are you kidding me? Forza Horizon 5 dev opens his own studio. This looks like it's a huge production. Decides to make a brand new car game that seems like it's of AAA fucking development. And they're seeing if they can pull it off on the behemoths of another Forza or another Gran Turismo And then obviously you have the lesser fucking racing games too. Now this attempt, I don't know. Why not? Let's see what they do here. Not many people are
and
gonna accept
fly
this.
down the side
Or
of the
they might
building.
pull it off.
It controlled
Someone's
like a
trying to
Forza
be
game,
in the
maybe
new
slightly
Need for
heavier than a
Speed.
Forza. I can't wait.
We need Need for Speed Underground 2 remake. Buddy, all those devs are gone. Three of them have fucking retired, okay? 5 of them focus on family. 10 work on fucking completely different studios, okay? Bro's 50 waiting for Need for Speed Underground 2. That's not how this shit works. Even if they did, it wouldn't be the same game, the same feeling. So it's more interesting seeing a brand new studio try making a completely new IP, you know, with clear funding and a shit ton of developers behind it. And it's either gonna be, I don't know. The plot looks very Need for Speed. EA tries changing up Need for Speed so many times. They went like live action into this style that these devs are doing, into fucking anime mode. They try changing it constantly. Now, let's see. I know. So, no, there's nothing wrong with that. They're trying to rekindle the old Need for Speed. It's interesting how they keep trying to transform the Need for Speed. Like Burnout, obviously now, like, we're never going to see another Burnout. Those devs are working on the Star Wars game now anyways. And probably like a fraction of those devs. Dude, I can't believe this. Gears of War E-Day has a $400 million budget. Dude, that is insanity. That is insanity. How much? What was the budget of the previous games? Dude, that is insane to me. That's crazy. No way this IP's worth that much of a game. There's no way. How much did Gears of War production? What was their latest Gears of War? Obviously 2006 was very different. Gears of War Judgment? Wait, is Gears of War Judgment the first one? I want to say it isn't. Wait, the first Gears of War cost $12 million to make. Holy shit. That sounds so cheap. That sounds like incredibly cheap for the first Gears of War. Oh, true. It came with the console. I mean, I guess that does make a big difference, but still, that's incredibly cheap. Obviously, it's way different. This was 2006. Gears of War Judgment. Was Judgment the... What the fuck was Judgment, dude? Chat, where are the fucking Gears of War weebs? Was that like their remaster? It's a prequel. Oh, really? I don't even remember this one. It was a spin-off? Wow. So the game ended up pulling in $100 million for sales. Far smaller profit than the original Gears of War. The first Gears of War cost $12 million and made us $100 million, so that was awesome. But by Gears of War Judgment, the game cost about $60 million to build and made about 100. And then when did Gears of War Judgment come out? 2013. Was Judgment the one where you played the girl? 2013? Actually, no. What was the latest Gears of War game? What is the latest Gears of War games? Holy shit. Gears 5? How much did Gears 5 make? No way. Did Gears 5 really make that much money? I feel like it was so forgettable. We're talking about it in the tens of millions with the previous entry. Gears of War 3 estimated between 48 to 60 million, and Gears of War Judgment was 60 million. Oh, they haven't disclosed how much they spent on Gears 5. But Gears 3 is estimated to be 60 million. Dude, holy shit, man. 400 mil for a fucking prequel of this shit? Dude. To break even, the game might need to sell around 5.7 million copies. That's crazy. I wonder then, like, what is the budget on Elder Scrolls 6? I don't think this is standard AAA budget at all. Not at all. That is not true. Cyberpunk 27. I swear this is like Cyberpunk. $440 million to make Cyberpunk. Oh, but base game development. Base game development for Cyberpunk was a $360 million budget initially. Nothing post-launch, Phantom Liberty expansion, none of that, just pure, they allocated $316 million. And it cost $180 million for the base game. And a new IP, new universe. Fucking gear, what the hell? That includes marketing? I'm pretty sure this includes marketing too. It kind of sounds like some people, I don't even know, man. It seems like, I still think Microsoft overestimates how that, like, they think Gears is a banger, but it's not that fucking great. It's like, okay, it is good in Xbox's bubble, but it ain't that fucking huge. Especially, I guess, what is this game gonna be? Single player, multiplayer, whatever, bro. Let's see. That's fucking wild. That's fucking wild. Oh yeah, and this is gonna be on Game Pass. God damn. Marathon was 200 million. They're making it as a Game Pass seller. This is gonna be insane. Concord was $400 million. Was it? No way. But then again, Concord does kind of look like they tried going all out, but it like they thought it was gonna be fucking crazy. The former podcast host, some guy, and an insider claimed the total cost was 400 million, split into 200 million spent by original owner of Probable Monster before Sony's acquisition, and another 200 million by Sony to finish development. You know what? Concord looks kind of like a massive quality. They like went all out in quality of the assets and the game, but all the assets fucking suck and the game itself sucked. What quality? Like, yeah, basically a polished turd, exactly. Like, they went all out on polishing their fucking, the models, the cutscenes they had, the big ass render. They were trying to make it a massive game, but it was just bad. It was a complete dump of money into trash. It's like constantly trying to make the trash can more and more and more appealing, but it's still a trash can. If it's so bad, why is it still in your Steam library? Cause bro, people, have you seen the chatters, bro? It gets the emotions pour out when they see the icon. So to me, it's content. See, it's working. You just mentioned it. It's content. I laughed internally when I read that. It ain't on my mind. It's on your mind. The tables have switched, motherfucker. Okay. I used to be the content. Now you motherfuckers are the content for me. Fuck this shit, bro. Streaming sucks balls now, bro. Who gives a fuck now? Now it's the other way. Gears of War, I got ready to go. I want to do a one-tap stream of this game because I've been talking shit about it. But you know what? Now that they have a $400 million game coming out, I want to remember if it was actually that good. But this is also the best. Technically, it would be the best one. It's the first one. How about we make fucking PlanetSide 3? All right, let's go with PlanetSide 3. Not fucking Gears of War, dude. The multiplayer is gonna die in like a week, okay? And the single player is gonna be a 14-hour popcorn-ass game with fucking explosions, the chain fucking saw, and no way it's that deep. Okay, because you already know what the fuck happens. All right? Come on! There's no way! It's Dom, and he's a soldier, and no shit, he's gonna have plot armor. Like, there's no way someone's gonna fucking think this is gonna be a Last of Us level of, oh my god, that was so good. Like, there's no fucking way. Dude, apply that shit to PlanetSide 3. Listen, shut down Marathon. You guys tried. All right, I get it. Everybody wanted the Battle Royale. Everybody wanted the fucking extractor. We get how these games are made. We understand. Look at the corpse pile to your right. If we're willing to drop that much fucking money, let's try a fucking PlanetSide. I bet you could buy the PlanetSide IP off of Sony. Was it actually Planetside made from Sony Entertainment Online? SOE? SEO? I thought it was SOE. Oh, I think it's Sony Online Entertainment, and it was like a branch. Or whatever the fuck. I have no idea. Now it's Daybreak Games. I don't know if they still own Planetside 2. You can literally buy this fucking IP. Apply. You have a mega server, 3 factions. Make it like actual fucking popping off cooking. Update the fucking units. Like, their art wasn't bad. It just needs that like new fucking look, you know? I hope the Nexon is working on like a Planetside 3 or some shit. I know LOL Arc Raiders, bro. I don't give a fuck about whatever with Arc Raiders. I know how the engineers and the programmers make their game. I know the quality of their product. You get some shit like that with like a fucking mega server, 3 factions, and there's always ongoing war. That'd be sick, dude. I still think that's the future for this formula is the future for a new game. War Dogs is taking the Arma formula and adding it to a standalone, which is a good idea. Let's see. Oh yeah, but for real, is this truly the first FIFA game without EA funding? You know what? You got to start somewhere, okay? FIFA 1, bro. This is their FIFA 1. The FIFA World Cup. All right, now you just got to give them like 6 more, and then maybe they'll figure it out. It is. It's Netflix gaming. Why graphics so bad? You know what, man? Wait, hold up. Netflix games literally means you stream the fucking game. I just realized. True. Yeah, so it's kind of like, it's a mobile game. It's for phones. Yeah, cloud gaming, bro. No shit. Yeah, no shit. But instead of like, you know, having the Stadia or whatever the fuck else, it's like you just go right into Netflix, but you don't think about it as much. It's like Netflix games. It's for the super casual, man, who just wants to, oh, yeah, I got Netflix. Let me just load up real quick. You don't need fucking an HDMI cable and haul your console around. Just load up. Boom, you're in. Did you watch the USA game last night? You know what? Actually, I did watch it last night. I did. I was like, hey, you know what? Sometimes you load up the fucking cable TV, all right, for the nostalgia purposes, and I did watch it. I saw that guy literally carry the whole team. It just happened to be on. It was just the World Cup happened to be on. When the hell does, when is the final match? That one fucking guy, didn't he just score every single goal? In a month? Oh, the finals is a month? Are you betting? Nah. Meh. Are you watching the UFC Freedom tomorrow? Probably not. I'll probably tune in a little bit out of curiosity, but I'm not like, holy shit about it. It's more kind of like funny-ish. Funny sad? Funny sad, yeah. That's what I meant by funny, kind of. It's like funny sad. It's like, haha, what the fuck? It's more like Aware, but the first couple of frames of Aware starts as laughs. Dude, you guys in your fucking football game, bro. How the hell are some of you guys so fucking one-head? You watch so many sports, and then you also play the sports games. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I wish I liked a sport that fucking much. God damn. I wish I did, dude. God damn, bro. The obsession is insane. It's got to be one-head things. I feel like if you're a diehard sports fan, it's one-head. If you're a fanatic, you're a one-head. If you are a diehard sports fan, you're a fucking one-head. It's like super simpleton dumbassery, you know. I get it. There's limits. Okay? There's limits. Nah, dude. Nah. Like constant fucking sports, dude. You're crazy, dude. That is like super boring as fuck, too. IMO. Super fucking boring. Beer in hand, watching and tracking shit for years of people throwing balls. Half of it's probably fucking rigged, and you still eat that shit up. Ain't no way. Some micro rigging. There's definitely some micro rigging, but ignorance is bliss. There ain't no fucking way. I get it though, bro. I get it. Okay, I understand the athleticism part. Obviously, I get the athleticism. I understand the skill portion. I understand if someone's like a fucking prodigy at like the peak of the sport, sure. But like full-blown obsession is fucking one head shit. Come on, man. Says the gamer, motherfucker. Yeah, it goes beyond a fucking rectangle field with rules and a ball. Okay, that's actually crazy. That's actually insane. Whatever. To each their own. To each their own. Whatever. What do you mean? How, dude? You don't even know what hypocrite even fucking means, bro. Dude, is that you? Did you just learn that word? It's okay to be a hypocrite in this day and age. Don't worry. Please elaborate. Don't just throw that in the chat and run away. Dude used the thesaurus for that. This would say a fat ass dude. You know, that's kind of stupid though. That's kind of stupid. That sounds like you're mad though, because it's true. No, bro, what are you talking about? Yeah, I bet majority of sports fans are not fit. So first of all, you're a fucking idiot, all right? You probably most likely consume way too much beer. All right, so you're probably killing your actual caloric intake daily. Watching fit men excel at their literal job. Their job is fitness. Their job is excelling at kicking a fucking ball. They get paid. They have families. They're supposed to go to the gym. They're supposed to practice. They get paid millions. You're supposed to. That's the whole point. They live, breathe it, probably played it since they were fucking 2 years old. Why do you watch superhero movies if you're not a superhero? Bro, I don't... You can watch superhero movies, bro. People who fucking are mega Marvel fans are one head too. Bro thinks gamers are better than sports fans. No, fucking gamers are fucking idiots too. What are you talking about? Majority of gamers are fucking morons as well. This is a transcendental. This is transcending. I guess what? Whatever though. Whatever. I don't know what my point was. My bad, bro. Okay, my bad. All right, this fucking guy. Every time you catch the game last night. You catch the game last night. You catch the game. You ask me that every time I see you. You catch the game last night. Xbox Game Studios closing. You know what, man? I mean, I heard they didn't sell well. Okay, I heard a lot of them. The studios, the games just didn't sell well. You know, I think that's just that's just video games, bro. You know, I saw some of the sales numbers compared to how much it cost to make the games. I'm gonna be honest, man. Double Fine was such a weird studio to me. Like, they were kind of good. They were like a weird studio. You know what? If it's true that they're spending $400 million fucking dollars on Gears, they just closed how many studios? 3 to 4 studios that probably equated to like 200 to 300 million in production costs. But a lot of their productions flopped. What was that one RPG that didn't sell well that came out whatever the fuck? Outlands, one of the outs. One of the outs. I'm pretty sure Avowed didn't sell very well. Outer Wilds, there was a lot of emphasis on Game Pass. Well, honestly, bro, looking back at it, there was a reason why Game Pass was such good value, and still kind of is. Because it's like, what the fuck is this? You're telling me these games, the value that Game Pass had did not seem sustainable. Like, it was too good. And then didn't they try doing the price increase, which fucked up a lot of their shit? Like, Game Pass is so good that it seems like it's... Game Pass, when it first came out, seemed like it was such good value because they wanted to get as many subscribers as they could. But the value was so fucking good that it's like never, there's no fucking way, dude. There's no way. It was like the amount of massive AAA games were like, oh yeah, if you have Game Pass, you can just play it. It was kind of like, holy shit, they're giving all these games and attaching it to the subscription. Like, how is this insane? Well, yeah, I mean, you know what, man? When they announced Hellblade, a new Hellblade coming out, I thought this game was potato, okay? The first one was good. The second one was Resident Sleeper, dude. I already told you, bro. This game fell off. This game fell off. It fell off. I'm not surprised. Now it is kind of weird that they showed their trailer that they're making one, and then it's like, by the way, lol, we're actually shuttering the studio. The first one looked potato. The first one was a cool experience and a very heavily auditory experience where like motherfuckers who had bipolar or something were like, this resonates with how I feel or something, okay? I remember when the first game, there was like a behind the scenes, they were trying to make it so the audio dev literally popped the fuck off. They're in their behind the scenes. They were trying to make a very interesting experience. So it's like, okay, sure. They had a lot going on. It seemed like they were trying to do something a bit unique, which they did. It was cool. It was cool. I remember playing it. I beat that shit. I remember. And then they got funded to a full-blown game. But the problem is the gameplay was potato. The gameplay was super potato. Meanwhile, Mecha Chameleon sold 2 million units, 150K online. You know what it is? It's almost like a lot of these developers who try to have like these drawn out cinematic games are actually just kind of boring. There is a time and place for them, but now it's like, bro, I just want some quirky fucking shit that is fun to press buttons on. There's a time and place. There's a time and place, because it's like, oh, heavy emotion. You want the player to feel like heavy fucking emotion. Like sometimes the amount of heavy emotion they try to pump into these stories is exhausting, because it seems like they try so hard in a weird, I don't know what it is. I don't know what the fuck it is. But then, yeah, TLOU was good, but there's always like trying to rekindle that feeling. Oh, whatever, man. Whatever. Like Ninja Theory shutting, Xbox closing down Ninja Theory for Hellblade is unfortunate. I do think they were trying to make something and they just kind of fell off of what they were trying to do. It was a solid attempt. I was actually surprised that they announced the third one, because the second one was super shallow. Honestly, bro, I feel like Xbox has an identity crisis, and they're hanging on to the boomers still fucking wanting to play Halo and Gears of War. You know, they have two IPs that are on just like super underdeveloped. Like Halo is Master Chief injected with a huge nostalgia syringe, where every time fucking Bob and Phil, who are 45, hear that, they like go back to when they were 15 with their Xbox 360s, okay? You know? It's like the callback to, oh shit, brother! Oh my god! It's like they kinda, I don't know. You're 15 years off. They're trying to like, hey, dude, Xbox is, even PlayStation is having a crisis. I think the thing about PlayStation is they just have better IPs to work with, even though they fumble. New IPs, oof, it's hard. Even if you throw a shit ton of money at it, even if you're a AAA fucking Microsoft, Sony, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Before, it was kind of the awe of it. Now it's kind of, Sony got God of War, and Sony has stronger IPs, but still fumbles similarly to Xbox. Bethesda and BioWare as well. Bethesda feels like, I'm scared for Elder Scrolls 6. I truly am. I feel like, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if Todd Howard was trying to retire and like Microsoft is like giving him money to stay. They need a new engine. Dude, I don't even know, bro. Elder Scrolls 6 is gonna be... I'm more curious than, like, hyped to play it. I'm curious if they're actually gonna pull this shit off. I know for a fact, just like Fallout 76 when it launched, when you look at the ground, you run faster. It's gonna be the same shit in Elder Scrolls 6. I'll never forget that. That was the most ridiculous bug. I don't know. I could play some. I saw that the Ubisoft co-founder died in a plane crash. I did see that. That's crazy, man. A light aircraft. Bro, this is why you just fly on regular flights. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Okay? I don't know about aviation. Plus, it's just weird chance, all right? I could be wrong here, but someone who flies a jet, a private jet, you're usually waiting to get off the ground. You're not always in the air. Whereas someone who flies a commercial jet, you're fucking always on the same routes, and it's a lot more consistent, and you're flying way more often consistently compared to someone who flies a private jet. Right? For the safety part. I'm just saying, you hear about more like helicopter and light aircraft crashes way more. Just flying commercial is just as safer because it's just like the route. The pilot is just like, obviously it's the safest form of travel. That's what they say. But it's like the fucking guy, the pilot's consistent. He's like always going the same shit. He's so used to it. They probably have only a couple of routes from a couple of airports that they do. And the crew is, it's repetition. It's extreme repetition. The fucking private pilots, they might have a lot of experience, but like the consistencies are different. They fly all over the place. Yeah, so then there's a lot more variables that change. I don't know, man, right? I'm just saying, if I'm ever in the sky, I'm flying commercial. I've always been, I'm good. Not as much checks done for the smaller planes. Comes down to the maintenance crews. I guess that too. It's more maintained because it's a well-oiled machine at an airport. It's like constantly everything is, I don't fucking know. You should start taking the bus then? I don't understand. Are you saying so don't drive instead? I see that, sure. True. Fuck you. You're right. Fuck, he's right. Nah, YOLO. Nah! The thing is, bro, you gotta trust we're talking about flying in the sky. It's different from just getting in your car and just driving, okay? It's different, bro. Different, man. We're talking about on the land, in the sky. It's really not. It really is, bro. I trust my car over trusting whoever. I don't fucking know, actually. Never mind. Bullet trains? I don't think I've ever been on a bullet train. Here comes the question marks. Sea transport? What about sea transport? I've been on a cruise, but it was also the last time I will be on a cruise. It was more like, oh, that's cool. I don't think I'll do that again, but that was cool. I feel like that's a lot of things. It's like, oh shit, that was cool. All right. Cruise sound boring. I mean, shit. I think the coolest thing was being at night on a big ass ship and then looking off the balcony into the fucking sea and like not seeing shit in the distance. Pure ocean. Yeah, that was probably the most like, okay, what the fuck, man? I was like, all right, all this shit, it was a fucking Disney cruise, so it's like obviously the kids having fun. But like all the bells and whistles, now it's like, okay, what the fuck? Everybody's asleep. What the fuck is going on here? You know, you're just like, okay, I'm on this vessel in the middle of the ocean. And you look down and you're like, God damn. But yeah, that's kind of it. Start to play something LOL. You're right. I should. Yeah, I saw that thing about Wallpaper Engine where there is some malware that gets through. But it's still a great program. You just have to be wary of what you subscribe to. Paper Engine? You gotta filter it, bro. Yeah, how do you unsubscribe from all? It made me realize I should just unsubscribe from everything on Wallpaper Engine just to fully clear the library. Is there a way to like fully delete? I don't think if you delete wallpaper engine, I don't think it deletes. It just deletes the program, not the whole library. You got to go to workshop, your items, 1110. Okay. There we go. There we go. So now if I download does that delete it all though? Does that delete it all? Dude, that was accumulated over like fucking 4 years. That's actually an uninstall button as well. Dude, that must have been like 100 gigs of wallpaper. And some of the wallpapers were like 500 megs because they were like actual it was like 30 meg to yeah, I got 100 gigs on my drive now. Yeah, if anyone uses wallpaper engine, I'm doing this. I would purge your library just because everything good, there's always some dumb shit. So yeah, that's why I'm purging my wallpaper. I don't know how many people use it. I just fucking found it, and it kind of I like having cool wallpapers. Sometimes the art is sick. Brother, I have a 27-inch OLED. I like nice looking things on it. You think I fucking bought an OLED to play everything on low? Like, what the fuck is this, dude? I've always liked wallpapers. Digital Blasphemy? Does anyone remember that website? I don't even know if they're still alive. Who the fuck knows what happened to that shit though now? Only 27-inch? What else are you playing, man? 27-inch is literally the best monitor size. 1440p, 240 hertz. Honestly, you don't need more than 144 hertz. Everything above 144 hertz is cope. Fucking 27-inch. I don't know about the panel. I don't know. Is IPS better? A 34-inch ultra wide isn't bad, or 32, 34. I have thought of getting an ultra wide, but like I can't do an ultra wide in stream. Casual gaming, I would do a 34-inch for like an ARPG or some shit. Like PoE 2 on a 34-inch is probably fucking very nice. 32, 34. I'm getting the dimension wrong. Anyone here play PoE 2 on an ultra wide? I bet that shit looks very nice. What is the best panel? OLED isn't the best? OLED. What's better than OLED? Apple makes the best one? Oh my god. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Look at this shit. You fresh download on wallpaper engine. Show anime, hide anime. Right off the fucking bat. God damn, they know. Holy shirt. Holy moly. We'll do Star Wars, The Old Republic. What the fuck, man? Wait, SWTOR patch? What the hell, man? Yo, this MMO will always have a special place in my heart. They actually still patch this game? I miss the old cinematics for the trailers. Oh, what the hell, dude? They don't do the 6 cinematics anymore. These cinematics are better than some of like the new Star Wars movies. Yeah, this game, dude, SWTOR was a good ass time. I don't know if I ever streamed this game. I think I played this game before I streamed. But this was kind of like WoW was already out, and this was like a detour MMO for a while to play. I still play it. I love it. Dude, if they actually like fucking remastered, rehashed this game somehow, made an MMO, you have like pod racers and shit. They do have a DX12 patch coming. Are they trying to do like a light remaster on it or some shit? They're updating it to DX12. I think what's also... Wait, do you need a subscription to play this? Did they change it? Because the fact that they're still patching this game means that they still have... Oh, it's free now? It used to be... This game, when it first came out, this game was like World of Warcraft, where you had a subscription. Am I remembering correctly? I swear that was like... Yeah. Which was also interesting, because it was like, yo, WoW has a subscription. It was normal for WoW. It's actually fucking wild how it was so normal. Everyone just agreed the subscription for WoW plus paying $60. Say what you will, bro. Whatever, dude. That's why that game was fucking insane. The ticket was worth the ride. And then SWOTOR, people were like, yeah, what the fuck? Really? Another $15 a month? Even Rift had a subscription too, didn't it? Wait, no, did it? Was that buy to play? Guild Wars was buy to play. But this game, you needed a subscription. It was like decently fucking popular. And then obviously didn't really land at how big WoW was, but it's still alive. Destiny 2 has X 15 players. Then this shit, it peaked at 160k last week. This shit has like 15k. Yeah, but Destiny has like a community, bro. Don't they have a fucking convention and shit? Like Destiny has a community. This game was trying to form a community. So, what do you mean so? People can log back into their old characters. They're literally trying to shut the fucking playground down. So people are going to be like, well, they want to go back and remember their character and be like, oh, you know what? It actually was a bit of a defib. It defibbed the game by saying, the game shutting down. You know, I see it from both ways, bro. I don't know. All those people returning, the reality is they left. And then Destiny probably just didn't have the numbers to fucking make a third one. Actually, well, they made Marathon. They decided to go the Marathon route. There was a crossroad path that they had where they were like, okay, we did Destiny 2. Didn't they like separate and then did their own fucking expansions? And they're like, oh, we had the investors looking. We couldn't really execute our actual vision. And all that fucking bullshit, right? And then they had like so many different expansions. At Destiny 3, it kind of sounds more like the player base was starting to dwindle downwards. And they were like, okay, now we could try a new IP or make another Destiny. And they decided to go the Marathon route. But it's like, well, this graph is clearly fucking going down. The players don't really resonate as much. Maybe it's time to switch to a new IP. The reason people left was bad management decisions. Final Shape expansion peaked at 315k. To me, it sounds like the Destiny players didn't get bored of the game and you all fucking love Destiny. And that would be your main game and you would spend another $60 on another one. I don't know though. I don't know. I feel like the problem right now is every time a game is gonna die or the server shut down, everybody comes out and they're always like, oh my god, it was so good. Yeah, bro, there were 5 people, there was 100 people playing, and now there's 5 for like a year. And now they're like, oh, fuck, we have to shut the servers down. Now the 95 people are back like, oh my god. Nobody missing New World? No, New World had the same thing, but Destiny had a tighter community than New World. Bro, if a game has a convention, it has a fucking huge community. Look, same with Warframe. If you have a convention for a game, you have a big community. Not always. Come on, man. Even fucking Dead by Daylight. Even Dead by Daylight has conventions now. That game's huge. Like, they transcend the game. People are, like, all in on it. They love it. CitizenCon is a debate and copium because it's, like, all the player investors, in quotes, all meeting to see what the CEO has to say. You know? It's different. The convention of Dead by all these other games, they've already bought the product. They're fans of the game. They're all there to see what the fuck is next. Gears of War E-Day tech demo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is Gears of War E-Day costing this much money because it's going to be the first UE6 game on a fucking shit-ass Xbox? I forgot, how good is the current Xbox compared to like the PlayStation 5? If I had to choose a console, I'd try to get the PlayStation because is it the same? It's 1-to-1. Yeah, I wonder if Gears of War is going to kind of be like their main showcase of UE6. UE6 is UE5 and UEFN coming together into a single unified engine for the next gen of game. What is UEFN? Oh yeah, it is Fortnite. Is that like their sandbox? Kind of like their Roblox shit? That said, UE6 will keep doing the things you want Unreal Engine to do. Rendering will keep getting better. Cook times will come down. Iteration loops will get tighter. Mobile is increasingly capable, but UE6 is just simply from an incremental UE5 development path because three things about game development need to change at the same time. We're moving the gameplay programming model to Verse, which transactionalizes C++ for increased accessibility of development, and so that we can build persistent large-scale live experience with thousands of contributors. We're enabling content code and economies become portable and interoperable across games, ecosystems, and engines through open standards to enable developer collaboration on much greater scales than ever before. Well, we'll see. We're building development pipeline features such as an MCP with integrations for Claude, Gemini, and others as creativity and productivity multipliers. So that teams can focus their efforts on the essential creative and technical tasks for development rather than time consuming manual tasks. I still think, bro, this is what's gonna happen anyways. You know what? If AI makes Nintendo fucking netcode better, so be it. All right, show it in the back end, optimize shit in the back end. If it makes it so an indie dev whose game would be better with an online matchmaking or some shit, and AI helps him attach the fucking two ropes together to make that something in his game, so be it. It's better. That is better than seeing it on the front end of the visual side that the fucking player sees. Okay? If it's back end shit for like networking or making it so I can see what you're trying to actually make, but you can't, for some reason you're stuck or resource capped on even making co-op work or something. Whatever, dude. But what I'm visually consuming, I want that to be from the dev's vision, you know? AI voices are... It depends, man. If it's an RPG where a massive portion is literally talking to podcasting with NPCs, you use AI voices, that's bullshit. If you're like, that's not your whole fucking shtick, you don't need that much dialogue, that's not the point of the game, then it's like, who gives a fuck? It's like light. If you are literally an RPG and your NPCs, you have to talk to them, and it's all AI, to me, that's a turnoff. Yeah, it feels like it cheapens the product. Who the fuck wants to play an RPG and it's all AI voices? It's like the voice acting is that's a massive part of it. I think it's still so early to see how this all plays into it, but I've already played a bunch of games now. We've all played a bunch of games that had little bits of AI in it. Look at fucking Crimson Desert. People were pissed about like 5 pieces of art. To me, that's like another thing. That doesn't like take away... What was their reasoning for that? It was so random. I personally didn't give a fuck, but I don't know what it was just placeholder? Wasn't it just like a very small amount of art in the game? Unless you're like micro fucking inspecting every detail, you would not notice. I don't know. It's like case to case. It really depends on how they use it.
Welcome to the Pay and Save Superstore in downtown Kelowna with Geometry Collection.
You know what? Gears of War visually always looks really good. Usually these games are kind of boring sometimes to play, but they visually look good. The guy who killed used POV. But the game is boring. Yeah, it's almost like very photorealistic, insanely detailed set pieces. But then like you're just kind of like shooting your gun. Active reload. It's usually super linear plots with super heavy photorealistic, very beautiful, detailed environment. That's how Gears of War, the previous one, felt. Same with Senua. Senua falls into the same category where it's like they visually stunning potato. But like, you know, But then you look at like Rise Son of Rome. Rise Son of Rome, actually, you know what? Fuck that shit. Rise Son of Rome had a good story, okay? Rise Son of Rome actually was a one done. You don't really get many games with the Roman plot, okay? And it was like a solid story. The ending was kind of nice too. No, the ending was actually great, dude. What do you mean? That game sucked ass? Yeah, but then like the gameplay, everybody says the gameplay sucks balls, but it had a great set pieces and a better story instead of needing fucking 6 games to describe an alien invasion. And the guy still looks exactly... Well, this is E-Day. We're just back. 2026, same war. Vietnam 1, Vietnam 2, Vietnam 3, Vietnam. Yo, some of you guys are so weird about Tarkov. Especially because some of you guys with such heavy criticism must like FPSs. So you can't, like, come on, bro. Tarkov is a staple FPS. I don't know. You're hating dumbassly. That's the problem. You hate it. You hate so hard stupidly. It's like factually a good fucking FPS on PC. Like, I don't know what the fuck to tell you, dude. Consistent patch. It has its fucking issues. Okay, but then like I swear the games that have some of the most... The game that has the most criticism is always like the one that somehow that means there's a lot of attention on it. Okay, they hate it, but it's because they care. They're emotional about it. That's why they go back. It's because people are like, fuck WoW, and then you're still playing it. Fuck EFT, and you're still playing it. It's because it was so good. Like, fuck Counter-Strike, but goddamn, you know? It's like these games that make you feel that, it's because they are that good. Yes, honestly, if the game makes you fucking pissed too, in a way, that is because it's a good game. You're just not good at channeling the emotion. You just channel the emotion in the wrong direction. You need the exhaust is stuffed. If it's anger, the exhaust is stuffed, bro. You gotta blow off the goddamn. You gotta make sure there's the pressure release. Gaming in general just feel like it's in a bad place. I think it's more on the AAA side of things where there's a bit of an identity crisis with what they're trying to make, you know? I think they just don't know what the player wants to resonate with. On the heavy AAA budget games, you can keep tapping into the usual shit, but I mean, fuck, look at Final Fantasy, bro. They're on 16, dude. They're on 16. They can go to 17. People still look at Resident Evil. They're still going. They know how to carry their games. They know how to change the formula while keeping it fresh and having their players come back. You're such a chud in disguise. I honestly don't really know what that means, man. Don't label me with your fucking weird definitions that have labels. This fucking guy. Some of these words you type, you don't even know what you're typing. That's why you need a fucking ID that you need to put into your fucking computer to unlock the keyboard. Too much power for dumbassery. Bro's just hitting enter on a word he doesn't even know. A Reddit user created a private WoW server with about 1,800 AI-controlled characters, making the game world feel alive even without real players. The project uses player bots that move around, level up, complete quests, and act like normal players. The creator built a custom bridge between Olama and the DeepSeek API, enabling natural conversations. The AI character discuss quests, strategies, and chat with each other and players in a way that mimics real MMO interactions, but every character is AI controlled. That's actually fucking crazy. That would be cool just to look at from like a macro look. You're not playing with them, but you see how they... That seems like a great experiment. Just to see how they like an ant farm like look. That's fucking crazy, dude. That's actually very cool. Just to see how they optimize. Yeah, you pack the server too. I'm actually, that would be a great stream. I don't know if people would watch that though. You do an ant farm style. If people actually enjoyed WoW, that would be a good alternate way to have content in WoW. You have an ant farm style. Like Soda should do it or some shit. because he has diehard WoW fans. He has like those motherfuckers literally play WoW, and every single way to play it, they will play it. So it's like you now look at fucking WoW from an ant farm POV. You don't even need to do anything. If you just run the server, obviously you got to figure out how to do it. And then just have it so the server runs, and it's like, holy shit, these guys, the AI just figured out how to level up and somehow get everybody in a group and go do Molten Core. And you just monitor it. You're like an admin. You can fly around and go to specific areas that are hot zones that you remember, and your whole fucking community remembers. I would do it, but you guys don't give a fuck about WoW. Plus, I don't give that big of a shit. It would take a bit of effort. But if I was a community of like I only played WoW, that would be a cool thing to see. Lirik is just hanging on the chat and reacting to news that a game called Mega Chameleon hit 5 million copies sold in 10 days. You fucking AI piece of shit, bro. What the hell? I refreshed my dashboard and I got the fucking breaking news. And it just said that shit. Oh my god, that's a great idea. I should just have a breaking news and it just shows the AI text. Some people are like, fuck this shit, Twitch, what are you doing? It is kind of a dumb feature, but who cares? Yeah, I should do that. How often does it update? He's still stalling. Mario Tennis? You're crazy, brother. You're crazy. I already hit like a very high rank in Mario Tennis, actually. All right, don't fucking talk to me if you're not A rank. Didn't I hit A in fucking Mario Tennis? I just realized. I actually retired from Mario Tennis after hitting A-. I retired at my peak so I could tell my grandkids about my skill. Bro, I got fucking proof, man. I literally took a screenshot and printed that shit. It says A-. Oh yeah, didn't Hold Fast Nations at War, the American Revolution, come out? We'll go there as well. What do you mean, ugh? Ugh! This motherfucker. How about you shove that fucking ugh back in your fucking mouth, swallow it, and get the fuck out of here. We're gonna enjoy our time. We're gonna try to. Come on, bruh. Come on. Chat, I have no sympathy for a fucking 35-year-old man complaining about a game another fucking 35-year-old man is playing. Alright. Who says he's 35? He's somewhere around there, bro. Give or take. -5 +5. Suika all day max volume? Sheesh. I don't know we had a gamer in the chat. Chill, brother. You're gonna make everybody else look bad. Calm down, man. Calm down.